Hey guys, so I have some new Makeup Revolution palettes that I really wanted to play with. This is a new brand to me. I now have 3 palettes from them. So today we are going to play with a new one, and this is the Chocolate Elixer Palette. So it looks like this on the outside, super cute. And then you open it up. You get a decent sized mirror and you get a nice mix of colors. If I figure out what the dupe is for this, I will leave it below. And unlike a lot of the other palettes for Makeup Revolution, this one does actually come with names, but they're on this little clear John, so you have to like hold it over the palette in order to figure out what the names of each of the colors are. So just for the record. But I mean, for $7 to $15 for a palette, this is a pretty sweet deal. So can't complain about the little things. Anyway, so I'll leave a link for everything below, obviously. So I did my skin and brows, so just like foundation, concealer, and then powder and brows. So I'll leave that below. I'll also link a tutorial where I do the full face if that's something you want to see. I just don't want to make every video like 10 minutes long because not everybody's feeling that. Let's start our journey. Okay, so I did pick this because I really think the colors are beautiful. And I like that a lot of them are neutral and matte. So I think that's what we're going to do today. So I'm going to start off in the color Candy, which is this one. And I'm going to go into a Fluffy. This is one of my MSQ brushes. I know, I'm sorry, this entire set, they all just say MSQ. None of them, maybe it's yeah, it's MSQ. I thought maybe I was calling it the wrong name all this time. None of them have names. It was just a makeup set that I got on Amazon. So I will leave a link for it below. I'm sorry about that. It's not easy to, if this is something you're looking to duplicate the exact brush, I am sorry. Okay, so using the color Candy just to build into my crease. This is kind of like a gray taupe type color. So I do like these shadows. They're not super pigmented, but I don't really like when they're super pigmented because then they're really hard to blend sometimes, whereas these are quite easy to blend. And they're obviously buildable, so I can just keep adding as much as I want to get, you know, a more dark or vibrant color. And I think I want to mix vanilla and icing. So vanilla looks like you would imagine vanilla, like a shimmery light color. And then icing is actually like a mustardy yellow. So I kind of want to mix those two colors and try to create something that's a little bit of a combo between the two. Oh, and I've with this palette I got this. See, now sometimes palettes give you a brush. So this is not really the most exciting, but I do use these. So whatever. Okay, so I'm gonna spray some of the Milani Make It Last setting spray onto the sponge, and I'm gonna dip into, because I want a lot of pigment and I want to pack this on the lid, so I'm gonna dip into vanilla first and then icing. And we're gonna put this on the lid. Alright, going in with vanilla because I feel like these light colors are not very pigmented. Okay, I'm able to build up vanilla a bit. Okay, that's promising. Alright, so let's try. Maybe a mix was a bad idea. So maybe we'll have vanilla on the inner portion, and then we'll try icing on the outer portion. Okay, that's not bad. And then I'll just blend them in the center. Sorry, I know my positioning is weird. I apologize for that. Okay, so let's pack it on a little bit more with vanilla, and then again with icing. Okay, I do like that. That is pretty. And it's subtle, but it's pretty. Okay, so I do want to intensify the crease a bit more, so I'm going to go into Latte, which is kind of like a darker orangey, maybe mustard type color. And I'm going to go in with the same blending fluffy brush. And I'm going to put that right into the crease. It's giving us a little bit more warmth. Oh, these do smell chocolatey, in case you're wondering. Okay, so on the lower lash line, then I'm going to go into my Makeup Geek small crease brush, and I'll start out with the lighter color, which was Candy, which was the gray, the transition color we used in the crease. And use that on sort of the inner portion of the lower lash line. Okay, and then using the same brush, I'm going to go into Latte and do the outer portion of the lower lash line, and just making sure that they meet up at the corner. Now I'm going to go into the highlighter palette to use a Real Techniques accent brush, which is super teensy, to get into my inner corner. So I'm picking out what I think is the lightest shade that has like gold to it. So it's going to be this one. And I just want to pack this onto the inner corner of my eye. Oh, that's coming out quite nicely. I'm going to go into my butter bronzer in Deep. And I'm gonna give myself some cheekbones and go around my hairline. In the summer, I do like to go across my nose. I know not everybody loves that, so you definitely don't have to. And then I am gonna go in and do a little bit of blush. This is the one that I dropped, so I can't show it to you, but it's the Wet n Wild Pearlescent Pink. This does have a bit of a shimmer to it, not as much as I thought it would, which is good because I didn't want like a ton of shimmer, but it does have a little bit of like iridescence to it. So if you don't mind that, if you are placing it in a way that you're okay with it sort of highlighting a little bit, then you're good to go. And it is subtle, so I don't mind it. I don't like the ones that are super shimmery, but I do like this one. I have the Younique fan brush, and I'm going to go in with that same gold shade from the Makeup Revolution SophX palette. I don't know. Put that on the top of my cheekbones. I guess I just feel like it's too big and I want something a little bit more precise, but at the same time, like I don't want something that's just like that you can see like a line. Like I want to be able to blend it. I don't know. I'm weird. Eyeliner. So I'm going to go in with Wet n Wild's Wouldn't You Know, which is a dark brown eyeliner. I'm going to lightly smudge this in on my lower lash line. So I'm going to just sort of lightly and then smudge right away so it doesn't set. I'm going to curl lashes and apply mascara. So for lips, I'm going to go in with what I've been using a lot lately, which is the Maybelline in Gone Greige, which is it's like a cool tone movie color. And then I go in with the Rimmel in 710, which is First Class Nude. And that is the finished look. Thank you.